let's all be real here. We did not expect a chapter like this. Let's just be real here. So, Ignil and all the dragons are confirmed dead. I'm going to say right now, I will say this right now about this. This might be one of the best fairy tale arcs I have ever seen. Besides the Tower of Heaven arc, this, personally, I think is one of my favorites. This Tartarus arc is just, wow. Just fucking wow. This ending. This fucking ending. Pretty much we know we're at the ending of the Tartarus arc with this chapter. It's pretty apparent. Wow, I just... That one scream of what Natsu does at the end of this chapter, when he says, like, I will get stronger, I will live on, and I will grind freaking Ocnologia into dragon dust. I'm like, holy shit. Just like, this straight up, this chapter, man, fucking great. I actually got a slight feels about this chapter. I'm not gonna lie. I won't lie. I actually got some feels with this chapter, because if we think about this, let's actually really think about this, okay? When Fairy Tail first started on episode 1 or chapter 1, depending on what you started with when it came to Fairy Tail, it was always about the dragons. Find the dragons, or where did the dragons go? They disappeared 7 years ago, or are they really dead? There was so many questions, and a lot of fans that really got into Fairy Tail always asked these questions when the series first began. And this question that has been asked since pretty much the very beginning of the series has finally been answered, and we actually see the dragons pass on. They die. And just like, whoa. I cannot believe that. If you really start thinking about it, like, the thing that probably dragged us all in to start Fairy Tail and probably continue to watch or read it is gone. Like, for instance, the dragons, like, the goal has finally been met. Like, we got the goal, but they died, and now we have, you know, Ocnologia that pretty much caused all this. So, to see how this chapter was done, it's really good. Hiro Mashima. I'm just saying right now, I will give props to Fairy Tail when it needs props, and this chapter needs props. It's good. It's fucking good. I cannot wait to see this in the anime. I really cannot wait to see this arc animated. This arc is going to be so fucking badass. Like, I just cannot wait. Because this chapter, the entire setup with how technically the dragons are gone. They're not coming back. Ignil's not coming back to life. I mean, pretty much Natsu's carrying on the will of his father. And what makes the overall chapter sad, what really hit me in the feels, was because when I saw this chapter and I realized the dragons are really gone, it hit me like a truck. I'm like, holy shit. The Ignil, the person I've really wanted to see since the very beginning of the series, is pretty much dead. Like, there's no way. He's gone. And when I saw this, I was like, fuck. Like, you don't realize it until it's actually gone. And it's not just that either. I mean, you have the entire conversation with what Natsu says. Like, I mean, Natsu says, I wanted to tell you some things. I wanted to tell you about my journeys and stuff like that. When he starts mentioning that shit, I'm like, oh, fuck. That's sad. That is really sad. And so, it's interesting. It's a really good chapter to see how Hiro Mashima is actually doing this type of stuff. I really have to give credit. Hiro Mashima has started off 2015 with a fucking bang, and then he continues to pop off these fireworks, because this is incredible. It really is. And I really hope Hiro Mashima continues this, because these past 2 chapters have been amazing. Straight up fucking amazing. And so, I'm not disappointed. I am straight up not disappointed. I am actually beyond shocked with this chapter. I really am. I am beyond shocked, because I had slight doubts last week. I had slight doubts about Ignil's death. I did. I'm not gonna fucking lie about it. I won't lie to you all. I did. But seeing this chapter telling us that they're not coming back, I'm like, wow. So, now, like I said in my last chapter review, Natsu now has the motive to take down Ocnologia. Now, he has that motive. He has a motive to bring down the main villain of the series along with Zeref, and so, now it just doesn't pop out of nowhere. Now, Natsu actually has a personal grudge that's going to be building up. And pretty much the entire dragon kind got wiped out because of Ocnologia, and Natsu's got to carry this weight on top of him. So, to see this, it's just, wow. When you start thinking about all the stuff with this chapter, and I just, wow. Amazing. That's enough said, really. Amazing chapter. I really, really hope Hiro Mashima continues this. If he really continues this, oh my god, I will be just so pleased. I will be so fucking pleased, because these chapters is why I love Fairy Tail. Straight up. This is why I love Fairy Tail, these past 2 chapters. And so, let's see how next chapter is going to be. Gotta say, that ending speech by Natsu, what he said, damn. Tell me your thoughts. I love you all so much. You have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.